Sundowns have a consistent appearance in the CAF Champions League. They have featured in the last 8 editions, winning it once in 2016 and reaching the semi-finals in 2019. In the last 3 seasons of the CAF Champions League, Sundowns have been knocked out in the quarterfinals. The current dominance of the team on the domestic front in recent years has created an expectation for the Brazilians to replicate the same success on the continent. Although the team has an objective to win every competition they partake in, they are also realistic about their chances. Perhaps it's also a cautious approach not to put a considerable amount of pressure on themselves.
We just need to focus on and control what we can control. As players, it's just to do our job. Like the coach said, we want to win each and every game, we want to win each and every cup. If not, then we try again. You know, that's the mentality we've got as a club. You can see we failed the last few years, but we're improving and we keep going. We try and be better.
Sundowns continue the campaign against Hilal of Sudan, whom they've played against in the past. In fact, the two teams were drawn in the same group for the past 3 seasons. They both have a good profile of each other to make it an interesting affair.
But the team, in relation to what we've seen and what we experienced last season, is a little bit different. And that's why we had to go a little bit into the profiling today. Put pictures to faces, to characteristics, and so the players can memorize and store the facial profile of the players, but also context to it will add a bit more detail.
The Sudanese Giants coming to this round with the new coach after the appointment of the experienced Florent Dibeng. He comes in with a lot of pedigree after claiming the CAF Confederations Cup and Super Cup with Moroccan side RS Berkane last season.
I first met him when we played against Vita a couple of years ago. I was still the assistant at Mamelodi Sundowns. And to see how his career has progressed and how he's done exceptionally well as an African coach is something that brings a lot of motivation, gives a lot of pride also, but also gives good inspiration.
Although Sundowns have been dominant against Al Hilal in the previous matches, they are wary of the opponents who are a strong force in their country. Mokwena made a plea to the Yellow Nation to come in their numbers to give them the extra push.
We ask for a lot of support on Saturday and that energy to come in and not for a quiet stadium, but a stadium that's got, as you mentioned, the yellow drum and has got the energy to be able to push us through to giving a very good performance, because we're going to need that to beat Al Hilal.
The match kicks off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.